Alright, so it's been a very, very long time since I've uploaded a video to the channel, and I figured it would be a great opportunity to do a walk around tour of my Mark IV Bora or Volkswagen Jetta and show through all the modifications that I have done to this car previously. As you can see, it's changed quite a bit since I did my coilover install video and review video. So we're just going to go through all of the changes that I have made and make it all documented in a video for you. So if you're interested in that, make sure you chuck a like down below. Get ready because we're about to go through everything I have done to the car. Alright, so I thought I would start off at the back, particularly with the wheels. I have BBS RC 330 rims, which aren't an uncommon rim for this car. However, in Australia, these are extremely rare. I think there's only 1 or 2 sets of these in Australia, and I'm lucky enough to own one. So I have these with stock fitment with a 10mm spacer on the rear just to sit it out flush with the guard. Moving on to the back of the car here, you'll see the rear diffuser off a VR6 Bora. This is a V5 Bora and it's front wheel drive, so it doesn't come with exhaust tips. However, I've fitted the V6 rear valence to the back, which has allowed me to make a custom exhaust through my local exhaust shop to give me tips, as well as a valved muffler to make it quiet and loud on the fly. As well as that, the center resonator has been replaced with a hot dog and the cat has been replaced with the highest flowing legal cat, which allows me to shoot flames, which you will see in the next video. And here we are, just taking a little bit of a closer look at the Varex muffler. You can see the wire there popping out to the side, which goes into the boot and hardwires into the fuse box when it is powered by accessories. You can also see at the back there some other suspension work that I have done to the car, which I will show you closer up now. So here you get a glimpse of the SoloWorks suspension. I have the SoloWorks coilovers all around, and actually currently the factory shocks in the rear, which have been painted yellow just to spice things up a little bit. And if you notice one other thing that isn't quite factory, let's have a closer look at that sway bar. So I have the bolt-on white line rear sway bar, which is a great addition to a Mark IV platform. It makes the car want to oversteer or get closer to a more neutral feeling than always understeering in the corners. Overall, I didn't know whether or not to believe if this was going to make a massive difference, but trust me, this was worth every cent I spent on it. I'm so happy with how the car handles after installing this sway bar. And now that we're done at the back, we're moving up to the front where you'll see obviously another BBS RC rim. And as well as that, you'll notice that I have slotted rotors. I've got DBA T3 rotors in the front and Brembo pads all around. I've also painted the calipers gold, and you can see just the back glimpse there of the pad with the red for the Brembo. That's about it for the front there. I also have shortened sway bar end links in the front because I was just borderline too low for the sway bar rubbing on the CV on the front right. So with those shortened sway bar end links, it's just enough clearance just to make the car happy, and it doesn't rub one bit. Moving up to the front of the car, you'll see that I have fog lights fitted to this car. These are just bought off AliExpress, and they actually make a surprising difference. Obviously wired in by myself, and I'm pretty sure I made a video of this. I have replaced the standard halogen bulbs if it isn't obvious enough with some LEDs, and these are yellow in color. I'm a big fan of yellow LED fog lights, and that is what I've installed on this car. Moving up from that, I have my headlights, which are from FK Automotive. These have halos, projector low beams, reflector high beams, and as you can see, a huge bright LED indicator bulb at the front, and I am renowned now for having stupidly bright indicators. I am really wrapped with these headlights for the price that I paid for them. I don't think you could get much better than this, other than the fact that they are designed for a left-hand drive vehicle, and my car is right-hand drive. Looking right at the front of the car here, you'll see that I, likewise with the back, have the VR6 front valence on the front. It just looks so much more aggressive than the V5 valence, and I'm super happy with the result. You'll also notice that the V5 badge on the front grille is gone. I accidentally knocked it off washing the car. However, I actually think it looks cleaner without it, and I have opted not to reinstall it. However, I might change that in the future. But this is what the front of the Bora looks like, and I'm super stoked with the way it looks. Moving inside the car here, you'll see my head unit, which is off AliExpress. It's a cheap head unit, but it has done the job absolutely awesomely. It connects to my phone straight away and plays music, which sounds good enough considering how much drone and road noise these cars have. It is ample, especially paired with the subwoofer I have in the boot, which is the Dayton Ultimax 10-inch subwoofer you will have seen me build in my last video on my main YouTube channel. Also moving on to the back here, I have a stick-on boot lip that is just purchased off AliExpress. They even color match the paint and it looks absolutely perfect. I don't think there is really much you could do to make this look any better, and the color match is spot on. This thing runs for about $95 and I literally couldn't be more happy with it. Super, super happy with the result, and it makes the back of the car look a fair bit more aggressive. And of course, the Australian domestic market gets some very boring taillights, so I have added some GLI lookalike taillights to the back just to spice up the look and make it look a little bit more aggressive. And I've also installed super bright LED indicators and reverse lights. I also absolutely love the look and practicality of having roof racks on a car. So I have installed some Yakima roof racks on the roof of the Bora, and I'm super happy with the way they look. They're very quiet, and I have actually surprisingly used them quite a few times, so it's been very, very good to have on the car. But there we have it. That is a look at my Volkswagen Bora and all of the modifications that I have done to it off the top of my head. If you guys have enjoyed this video and want to see more content on the car, let me know in the video comments down below, because I'd love to make more content of this thing. There'll be a video coming soon about the exhaust system. I'll probably just put together a compilation of all the exhaust clips I've got of it, which is plenty. And I've also had plenty of different setups through that time, so it'll sound different in particular clips. But that's a video to look forward to coming soon. But with that being said, this is my Volkswagen Bora. This is my fun having car. It handles like it's on rails with all that suspension work done, and it's fun being a little 5-cylinder manual and pretty loud. So if you guys have enjoyed, chuck a like on the video, subscribe to my channel because that video will be coming soon with the exhaust. With that being said, I'll see you guys in that video.